Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of the Cartridge and Disc Podcast. This is your Gen X Gamer here, and it's been 32 years. 32 years since Ren and Stimpy. Why did I want to talk about this? Why did I make that short video earlier today about nostalgia and all the different cartoons I showed there? Some of those cartoons I tried to share with my grandkids, and to my disappointment, they had no interest, absolutely no interest in anything that I was showing them. And I was just kind of a little bit sad, they didn't have any interest in that. What did they want to watch? What did they want to watch instead of Doug or Cat Dog or any of those old Nickelodeon shows, Rugrats? Well, my grandson wanted to watch a Roblox, Fortnite show with some YouTubers. My grandson, also on YouTube, wanted to watch a show about dinosaur toys being hosted by this gentleman. That's what they wanted to watch. They had no interest in cartoons whatsoever. Man, let me tell you, I was a little disappointed. I was a little sad. But these are the times that we live in. But I want to tell you that the reason a lot of people say things were better back then is especially because of things like this. I don't think many of these shows would be created now. Certainly not Ren and Stimpy. That's not going to get a green light from that type of network. Not that networks exist anymore. Or cable. That whole business model is gone. Right? It's not something that's profitable like it used to be. The advertisers aren't there. And this is the world that we live in now. Is it better? No, I don't think so. I don't think that when creators have less options to make things, the world is better, specifically artists. And one of the reasons that a lot of 90s brands are still around is because they had the freedom to do those things. Look at how many brands from the 90s survive still today because they were pre-internet. But today's consumer is different. Today's generation is different. They're not even interested in the same things, guys. I am a blessed person. I have always watched cartoons. Always, since I was a young kid, as a young adult, since I had kids early, I didn't have to stop watching cartoons. I had to watch cartoons with my kids. And this is how I got familiar with a lot of these cartoons because this is what we would watch. We would sit down and watch it. I wanted to see what my kids were watching. And we just sit there and watch cartoons. I tried that with the boys, and I couldn't do it because today's media is so specific, so individualized, that one of them wanted to watch one thing, another one wanted to watch another, one on one TV, one on a tablet. It's not a shared experience. To have shared experiences with them, I take them to the park. I bought them the little airplanes from the ice cream truck that you put together for $1. We had fun with that. Those are the kind of shared experiences that we're having right now, which are great, right? We're touching grass, we're outside. But inside, as far as media, video games are really the only shared experiences we have. We don't have them when it comes to cartoons. With my grandson, he loves playing Kirby on my Switch Online. One of them. The other one loves playing Roblox and Fortnite, those type of things. And we watch each other play. We have great fun. That's a type of media that we watch together. That's what has replaced the cartoons, at least for my grandkids and I. As far as cartoons, I could probably watch them with my kids, my actual kids, right? But they're busy, they're the parents now. They're the ones going out there and doing work. But it did make me, a bit nostalgic, a bit sad that I couldn't share these things with my grandkids because they have no interest. And at that point, I started thinking, I was the same way. I was the same way with my grandparents when they tried to show me things that they liked when they were kids. I had no interest. in this, serial type heroes that they were interested in, like Buck Rogers or, whatever it was back in the day they were trying to show me. I didn't think it was all that great. I got to appreciate it afterwards. As I grew up and I started seeing the foundations of the things that I like through their eyes, because when they were telling me, for example, about Star Wars and this and that and the other, they tried to show me, oh, this comes from this is similar to that, or what have you. But I couldn't relate. I was all about Star Wars. I didn't want to hear about anything else, right? And it might be the same experience here. 32 years is a long time, guys. It's a lifetime. It is a lifetime. Think about it. In the time that Ren and Stimpy have been around, somebody was born, grew up, and now has their own kids. That's how long Ren and Stimpy have been out for. So it is unreasonable for me to think that, a younger generation is going to appreciate it. Just like, I wasn't appreciative of cartoons when they first came out that my parents were trying to show me. I didn't care. I didn't care about cartoons that were coming, that came out 30 years before I was around, or 25 years, whatever the number may be. And the same thing is going on now. Time is going by. It doesn't stop for anybody. It is a different time. But I want to say, guys, having lived the two experiences of this individualized media today, and having the experience of growing up with my kids, sitting down on the sofa, watching cartoons, staying home and watching Nickelodeon, sharing those times with them, and everybody laughing at the same thing at the same time in the same room, was absolutely great. Now I have to build new experiences with my kiddos. Video games have replaced that experience. Outdoor experiences, those are the ones we share. Those are the memories that we're going to remember. But it does make me a little nostalgic that I don't get to, share some of these things with them. I hope here in the future that I can, maybe when they get a little bit older, I may be able to sit down with them, watch some Ren and Stimpy, and laugh. Maybe watch some of the older cartoons, Cat Dog. I remember that was one of my kids' favorites because we were always discussing about, how did Cat Dog go to the bathroom, for example. He had no end. All right, guys. I just wanted to share my nostalgic thoughts. A little bit sad. I'm not going to say I'm not. But I am hopeful for the future. All right, guys. I will catch you on the next one. Take care.